So I think the main benefit of the ISSB standards is going to be around creating a globally consistent framework of sustainability disclosures whereby international investors like Fidelity can compare the performance of one company in one market against another company in another market and be able to use the same KPIs and the same metrics to be able to assess that performance. I think the other main benefit is that ISSB consolidates a lot of the previously existing reporting standards, both regulatory and voluntary, private market based, and it creates a unified set of standards. And they can do this because the IFRS Foundation already starts from the basis of having created globally consistent financial reporting. So it's now extending that philosophy to non-financial reporting. So I think there's a lot of opportunities for ESG investing in the emerging markets. I think if you look at a lot of the big ESG issues, climate change, nature loss, social inequality, modern slavery, good governance, you won't solve any of these problems without looking at the emerging markets. It's where the majority of the world lives, it's where the production happens, it's where a lot of these impacts are both being created and being felt. So I think the opportunity is there for emerging market companies to really leverage on ESG concepts as a way of improving their businesses, as a way of creating long-term value for their shareholders and for their stakeholders. A just transition is a transition that is fair on everyone. So another way of saying that is that it's decarbonizing from a high carbon economy to a low carbon economy while considering the social impacts of that change. I think we are at the stage now of really getting people familiar with this concept, getting people more aware and having it be more broadly understood. I think the journey that we've been on has been around, firstly, creating the right educational framework for the importance of sustainability to financial markets, to investors. And then I think it's been about having the need to set targets, ambitions for transition. But now I think we're at the phase of investors wanting to understand in practice, how is that transition going to happen? What kind of capex is it going to need, but also what are the consequences of that transition on employees, on communities, on workers, on nation states, on whole industries. So I think the just transition concept is a way of understanding how, in practice, a decarbonization strategy of a company can be implemented, making sure that it is accounting for both the winners and the losers from that transition.